C40 Cities Mayor Summit is taking place in Johannesburg in South Africa. And this is the first time that it's taking place on the continent, a continent that's fairly vulnerable to the effects of climate change. But it's not just the only continent, Europe as well, particularly a city like Venice, where there's lots and lots of water. Well, to tell us a little bit about some of the challenges they face, I'm now joined by the Mayor, Giorgio Orsoni from Venice. Mr. Mayor, ciao, buongiorno, welcome. Let me start by asking you, why did Venice join the C40 cities?
Ma perché la città è una città molto soggetta ai cambiamenti climatici.
The city is very vulnerable to climatic changes.
Ha molto necessità di confrontarsi
and it
con
needs to
altre
deal
realtà
with these
per
realities,
affrontare questi temi che sono
to be able to deal with
a
these
livello
problems,
mondiale, molto interessanti.
and
Quindi
it's
fare parte
issues that are
di
also
un
very important at a worldwide level,
di città,
and to
che
create
si
a
occupano
network
dei
of
temi dei
cities
cambiamenti
that deal
climatici,
with climate change
lo
issues.
ritengo molto importante per
I
la mia
believe that
città.
this is very, very important for my city.
How has it helped you? How has C40s helped you specifically?
Ma C40 abbiamo partecipato
We
con,
participated in C40
presentando I progetti
by
che la
presenting
città
the projects that the city has
per
undertaken
affrontare I cambiamenti
to
climatici,
deal with climatic
sia
change,
quelli derivanti dall'innalzamento delle acque,
both those that are due
sia
to
quelli
the
derivanti
high levels of water
dall'inquinamento dell'aria,
and also those
che
relating to
nella
air
nostra
pollution,
città è particolarmente
which in our city
grave
is
per
very
la
serious
presenza di un porto
because
che
we have a port
ha un
operating in
grande
the city
traffico di
and we have
navi,
a
che
large-scale
evidentemente
traffic coming through there,
dell'inquinamento
and that brings pollution with it.
dell'aria.
Well, let's talk about the water, because Venice is water, and climate change must certainly have huge effects on your whole well-being. What sort of things has the city been doing to mitigate those challenges?
Allora, la città sta facendo
The city
delle
is
grandi
busy
interventi
implementing large
per
public works
mitigare
to mitigate
l'innalzamento delle acque.
the high
In
levels of water.
particolare sta facendo degli interventi diffusi
Especially
in tutta
it's
la
working
laguna
on the lagoon
per
area,
risistemare quelle isole che vanno
where it's
sotto
busy
acqua, che si
working
chiamano
on the
barene.
islands and the sandbanks that are submerged below the water.
E poi per innalzare I percorsi, le rive,
It also to raise the
i
embankments
percorsi
and the
pedonali.
walkways and pedestrian
Ma
walkways.
poi c'è il grande progetto di realizzare delle barriere alle bocche di porto.
The large project
per
that they have
bloccare
embarked on is to
l'arrivo
create
delle
barriers
grandi mareggiate, delle
that
grandi acque
can
alte.
halt the flow of water from the sea
Questo
into the lagoon.
È un progetto di grande importanza.
It's a highly significant project.
Finanziato e realizzato dallo Stato.
It was financed by the
e
national
dovrebbe
government,
essere completato fra 2 anni, nel 2016.
and it should be completed in 2016, in 2 years' time.
Johannesburg has sometimes its own water issues. We see flooding, and I wonder, are there lessons that Johannesburg can learn from Venice, and maybe even lessons that Venice may have taken away from Johannesburg?
A Venezia ha certamente tratto
In
una
Venice
lezione
has
importante
really
da
taken a very
Johannesburg,
important lesson from Johannesburg.
riguarda l'estensione del verde.
This relates to the great extension of green spaces that there are available in the city, and trees as well. It's something that we also trying to develop on the mainland of Venice,
dove abbiamo progettato
where we have
un
designed
grande bosco
a large wooded area,
che sta sviluppandosi
and we're busy developing this at the
per
moment.
molte centinaia di ettari.
It extends over a few hundred
Un
hectares,
contributo importante che vogliamo dare
and this is an important
alla
contribution that we would like to make
purezza dell'aria.
to the quality of air in the city.
Johannesburg mi sembra abbia già fatto
Johannesburg has already done a great deal in this respect,
credo sia
and
un
I believe
insegnamento
it's a
che
good
possiamo,
lesson that we
raccogliere,
can take with
per
us
andare avanti.
going forward.
All right, and that's where we'll leave it. Thank you very much indeed, Mayor Giorgio Orsoni from Venice. Gracias.
Grazie a voi.
Thank you to you. Thank you, and thank you for the hospitality.